Hi everyone, happy Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining me for our sixth live in my journey path to success. And today I decided to share with you. Not many of you know my story and what made me be me. So I decided to share with you a story about a girl named Naomi. Naomi was born in the 30s of the previous century. She was born and raised in the former Soviet Union. At the age of 9, her dad went to war and never returned. And till today, no one knows what happened to him. At the same age, since she was the oldest, at 9, may I remind you, she had to go and work with her mom at the market just to be able to make sure that they will have something to eat and a roof over their head. She kept on going to school, and the interesting part about it is she knew she wants to make something of herself. And now she knew that they will never be able to afford any type of high education for her. So she needed to make sure that her grades will be the best, like the highest, A plus, everything. Um, so she kept on going to school. She had all her grades A plus. She got to the university on a full scholarship. And she told me that she loved numbers because it was easy and quick for her to understand. And this way, she was able to do her homework and learn for tests very quickly and to go back to work to be able to provide for her family and her younger brother. And at some point, she got married. And back then in the Soviet Union, where she lived, at that point, the hatred against Jews became so severe and so life risking that she decided it will be the right time to take her family and to leave. So they did. Uh, she took her husband, her two kids, and they left the Soviet Union, even though the borders were closed at that time. She arrived to a new country, new language, new mentality. Everything was new, but she didn't care about it. She did whatever needs to be done to provide for her family with the help, of course, of her husband. Uh, it's funny. I'm like talking and sharing, and there are so many like other like points that are coming up that I wanted to share with you, but I don't want this video to be too long. And so she came to a new country, new language, new mentality. She worked pretty much 24/7 to make sure that her family will have everything that they need. Both of her kids went to university. Um, oh, I'll go back for a second. She went to the university, got a master's degree in organic chemistry, and she did all of that even though that her mom told her that there is no point for her to learn because when they grew up, um, women weren't supposed to be educated and go to the university. So her mom just flat out told her, "You can take your degree and wipe your, where with it because you will never really like get to something." Uh, but still, she got the master's. And then when she arrived to the new country, she was able to send both her kids to the university, as I said. And I don't know how exactly, but she literally had time for everything. She worked nonstop. She provided to her family. She helped raising her daughter's children because her daughter and her husband were working nonstop. Uh, she took care of her mom when she became ill, very, very ill. She took care of her husband when he became very ill and then passed away. Uh, Now, why am I telling you the story of Naomi? That she is the most amazing woman I ever met in my life. She is brilliant and smart and stubborn, super stubborn. Like it's her way or there's no other option. There's not, or there's her way. Um, and there is so many things that I can tell you about her that even even won't do like grace to like half of the woman that she is. Um, I'm lucky because Naomi is my grandma. Um, Now, when I'm talking about people that inspire us to be the best, my grandma is that person. Never in my life I heard her complain about anything or give excuses about anything because in her eyes, giving excuses or complaining, just taking uh, is a waste of precious time that we can dedicate to do something productive and figure out a solution to the situation that we are at right now. Um, she always told me that no matter what are the cards that you were uh, handed out to or like dealt, um, this is the cards that you are going to play to win with. And so don't ever say, "Oh, but I got no." These are your cards. Take them and play to win. Like there is no other option. And so whenever people tell me, "Oh my God, you're like so stubborn, so driven, so like focused," I'm like, "You don't know the half of it, really." Like I was raised by such phenomenal family, phenomenal. They are so different from each other, but they are the soil that I grew up on. And so this video is dedicated to all the amazing people in your life that inspire you to be the best of the best. And I will love if you guys will share the comments below who inspired you in your life to do what. And I think that we, okay, I hope that I won't start crying. I lost a lot of very, very amazing people through the years. But I truly feel that uh, if I will make something out of my life and do with the gift that they taught me and do something meaningful with my life, as long as I'm alive, they're alive. Whew. And so that's it. So this is our short live for today. Share with us the stories of the people that inspired you. Make their legacy, their memory keep going. And because at the end of the day, if we are able to share the gifts that they gave us and make people's lives so much better, we don't really need to hold those gifts and like keep it only to ourselves. We need to share it with everyone that we can. So this video is dedicated to my bad ass grandma and to my mom and to my great grandmother and all the amazing and my father of course and my grandfather and all the people that they were just the soil that I grew up on. So that's it. I love you all. Thank you so much. And I hope that you guys will be inspired to go and share your stories with other people and make and share the gifts that you got with other people just to make sure that we will have a better world to live in and to raise our kids. That's it. I love you. Thank you so much for joining me today. See you next week.